Wilford Brimley was a beloved actor and personality whose unique looks and distinctive voice made him instantly recognizable to generations of fans. However, as his career began to wind down, Brimley found himself facing a series of health challenges that would ultimately lead to his untimely passing. Despite his tough exterior and gruff demeanor, Brimley's final days were marked by immense pain and sadness, leaving those who knew and loved him to mourn the loss of a true legend of the entertainment industry. In this article, we will explore the painful final days and sad ending of Wilford Brimley and reflect on the impact that he had on the world around him. Anthony Wilford Brimley, known to the world as Wilford Brimley, was born on September 27, 1934, in the bustling city of Salt Lake City, Utah. He was the second child of 5 born to his parents, Wilford Charles Brimley and Lola Samantha Nelson. Wilford's father was a hard-working insurance agent and real estate broker, and his mother was of mixed descent, half of English and half of another unknown heritage. Wilford's elder sister was Donna Janine, and he had 3 younger siblings, Danish Sterling Nelson, Mary Lucille, and Alice Carroll. However, his father had been married before, and Wilford also had 3 half-siblings, Donald E., Dorothy, and Ruth. Growing up, Wilford spent his early years in Salt Lake City, surrounded by his siblings and his parents' extended family. Before Wilford Brimley became a beloved actor and personality, he had an eventful and fascinating life. In his youth, he dropped out of high school to enlist in the United States Marine Corps. He took part in the Korean conflict and served at the Aleutian Islands for 3 years. After being released from his military duty, Wilford pursued a variety of jobs. He worked as a farmer, a wrangler, a ranch hand, a horse trainer, a rodeo rider, and even a blacksmith. At one point, he even served as the bodyguard to the eccentric billionaire Howard Hughes. As his career path began to shift, Wilford found himself shoeing horses for film and television. However, it was at the urging of his close friend and fellow actor, Robert Duvall, that Wilford began to seriously consider acting as a profession. In the 1960s, Wilford began his journey in the entertainment industry as a riding extra and stuntman in westerns. His talent was immediately evident, and before long he made a name for himself as a versatile and dependable performer. Despite his late start in the industry, Wilford quickly became a beloved and respected figure in the world of film and television. His unique looks, distinctive voice, and incredible acting talent endeared him to generations of fans. While his career was a source of immense pride and joy for Wilford, it was his remarkable life outside of acting that truly defined him. From his time in the military to his varied and fascinating jobs, Wilford's life was a testament to the power of hard work, determination, and perseverance. Wilford Brimley's acting career may have been successful, but it wasn't always financially lucrative. In fact, he once revealed to the Los Angeles Times in 1979 that the most he ever earned in a year as an actor was $20,000. Despite his lack of formal training, Wilford's talent as an actor was evident from the beginning. He got his start in front of a live audience at the Los Angeles Actors Theater, where he gained valuable experience and honed his craft. However, it wasn't until he was cast in the popular 1970s television series, The Waltons, that Wilford's career really took off. He played the role of Horace Brimley, a resident of Waltons Mountain, and made 7 appearances on the show between 1974 and 1977. Wilford Brimley's early film career was marked by a series of memorable performances, showcasing his impressive range as an actor. His first credited featured film role was in the 1979 film The China Syndrome, where he played Ted Spindler, a friend and co-worker of plant shift supervisor Jack Godot. Brimley's ability to command attention with even the briefest of appearances was on full display in the 1981 film Absence of Malice, where he played the curmudgeonly assistant U.S. Attorney James A. Wells. Despite having limited screen time, Brimley's performance was pivotal to the story, and he left a lasting impression on audiences. But it was Brimley's close friendship with fellow actor Robert Duvall that helped secure him his breakthrough role in the 1983 film Tender Mercies. Duvall, who was producing the film and had been having difficulties with director Bruce Beresford, believed that Brimley was the right actor for the part of Harry. However, Beresford initially had reservations about casting Brimley, feeling that he was too old for the role. But Duvall persisted, and eventually Beresford relented and agreed to bring Brimley on board. Thanks to his impressive performance in Tender Mercies, Wilford Brimley solidified his place as one of the most respected actors in the business. His ability to bring depth and nuance to his characters, coupled with his unmistakable presence on screen, made him a fan favorite and a true icon of the industry. Brimley's portrayal of the world-weary manager of a struggling baseball team in The Natural 1984 earned him critical acclaim. Shortly after, he secured his first leading role in Ron Howard's Cocoon in 1985 as Ben Luckett, the leader of a group of senior citizens who discover a magical pool near their retirement home. Although Brimley often played gruff or stodgy old men, he played the sinister head of security for a mafia-associated law firm, William DeVasher, in the Tom Cruise film The Firm, 1993. One notable exception to his usual roles was his appearance in the short-lived 1980s drama series Our House, where he played a loving grandfather. In 1997, Brimley played Kevin Kline's father in In and Out, but soon retreated from Hollywood to focus on independent productions. However, he made a comeback in the TNT film Crossfire Trail in 2001, where he co-starred with Tom Selleck. He continued acting in independent films and TV shows for several years, and in 2009 he had a supporting role in Did You Hear About the Morgans, where he exchanged witty dialogue with star Hugh Grant. Throughout his career, Brimley frequently appeared in commercials, including a famous series of commercials for Quaker Oats. These commercials, which began in 1987 and were developed by advertising agency Jordan, McGrath, Case & Taylor, featured Brimley saying the slogan, "It's the right thing to do." On July 6, 1986, Wilford Brimley tied the knot with actress Lynn Bagley. They had a wonderful marriage and were blessed with 4 children, James Charles, John Michael, William Carmen, and Lawrence Dean. Sadly, Lawrence passed away at a young age, but John went on to become a successful actor. After Lynn's death on June 14, 2000, Wilford was heartbroken. However, he found love again, and on October 31, 2007, he married Beverly Berry. Although they didn't have any children, they were happy together and cherished each other's company. As time passed, Wilford's health started to deteriorate. He was diagnosed with kidney disease, and despite his best efforts, his condition worsened. On August 1, 2020, he passed away at a hospital in St. George, Utah. He was 85 years old. Wilford Brimley will always be remembered for his incredible acting talent and his larger-than-life personality. He brought joy and laughter to millions of people around the world, and his legacy will continue to live on. Rest in peace, Wilford Brimley. You will be missed.